Hi guys, hope you're all okay. It's Chantel. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you 10 amazing fragrances for the winter time. These are all fragrances that I absolutely love and I think they're perfect for this time of the year. I haven't posted for nearly 2 weeks now. I've been super busy. Last week we were away for a few days. We went to a wedding in the Lake District. It was absolutely beautiful and such a gorgeous day. We stayed in the most stunning venue where the wedding was held. And since I got back, I've been spending like loads of time with the kids because I missed them so much while I've been away. I don't like to leave them. So it was just really nice getting back and spending time with them. But the wedding venue was stunning. It was Askham Hall up in Penrith. And it was just before we got like the really bad weather. It was still really cold, and on my way to the venue it was really foggy, so it took quite a bit of time to get there, but it was just such a beautiful setting and I really enjoyed it. And luckily we got back just before the storm started, so that was really lucky. So let's get into talking about these amazing fragrances now. The first one is a fragrance I picked up not too long ago, and I've started wearing it a little bit lately since the weather's been really cold, and it really shines in the cold weather. It's stunning. It's Shiseido Zen Gold Elixir. Now, this I don't see about much, but I got it in TK Maxx and I got it for such an affordable price. And this is so beautiful. It's like a honey fragrance with incense and rose. It does have like a little bit of a oud smell to me, but there isn't oud in the notes, but it's that sort of smoky incensey rose dripping in sticky honey. It's so beautiful. It's very strong and long lasting. You don't need to spray much of this at all, and I would really just wear this like for special occasions or nights out, evening meals, because it is quite heavy and it's a statement fragrance. It's definitely going to fill a room. It's going to be a talking point because it's quite unique. It's such a beautiful rose and honey combo, and I really enjoy this one. Fantastic for this time of year, the cold weather outside. It's such a stunner. So if you see this, I would definitely recommend picking it up because it's such a good one, and I don't hear many people talking about it. I'm not sure if it's a fragrance that's been discontinued or it's just harder to find, but it's so beautiful and shines at this time of the year. So yeah, that's Shiseido Zen Gold Elixir. Stunning. The next one is a fragrance I've absolutely fallen in love with. I got it not too long ago again, and honestly this is so good. I'm really into like my boozy fragrances, especially at this time of the year. I think the smells so good, and this is one of my favorites that I've ever tried. It's Nasomatto's Baraonda. Now this is beautiful and it's unisex, and to me it is fairly unisex. It's maybe to some people a little bit more masculine leaning, but I just think it smells so good. It's like a whiskey fragrance and it's got a woodiness. It's like a whiskey barrel. It's beautiful and it lasts so long on the skin. You don't need much of it. It's an extrait de parfum and it really does last. It projects beautifully. It leaves a beautiful mysterious trail. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna love like a whiskey fragrance as much. I do like rum fragrances and brandy fragrances and really quite a lot of boozy notes, but I wasn't sure about the smell of whiskey. But honestly, this smells amazing, and it's very, very unique. It's warming, it's comforting, it's just so beautiful. If you love boozy fragrances, I definitely recommend checking this one out. Again, this is a fragrance that I'd probably wear more for an occasion, maybe going for an evening meal with like my husband or family. It's a really beautiful fragrance, and that's Nasomatto's Baraonda. Talking about boozy fragrances, I've got another one here for you. I couldn't resist putting this in my list. I love it so much. It's Panah Pink Marc de Champagne Truffle, and this is a beautiful brandy and chocolate fragrance. It's so good. It actually smells edible. It's like a sort of truffle filled with brandy. It's so stunning. It's very well blended. Again, this lasts a long time on the skin. I really love fragrances with great lasting power in the winter time to cut through that cold weather, and I just think that this is such a good one. If you love chocolate fragrances and you love boozy notes, I think this is such a great pick, and it's very sophisticated, and it smells really put together in my opinion. It's a beautiful boozy gourmand, and for me there's nothing better than chocolate and boozy notes in fragrance in the winter time. I just think they really stand out, and this is something different. It's a standout fragrance, and I'd highly recommend it. It's Pink Marc de Champagne Truffle by Panah. Then we've got another stunning fragrance that I love so much. It's by Maison Lancome, and it's called Tubereuse Castane. Now this is a gorgeous tuberose fragrance with a difference. Now it's got a chestnut note in there, and the chestnut really does stand out. It's got a sort of incense vibe to it as well, and it's just like the most stunning tuberose with like roasted chestnut. It's beautiful, and this one I've worn a few times, and each time I've worn it I've gotten compliments on it. It's quite unique, and it's quite mysterious smelling. It's a beautiful fragrance. It leaves a intoxicating trail. It's very potent. You don't need much of it at all, and it's definitely one that grabs attention and brings in a lot of compliments. And for me, it's perfect for this time of the year. It's very comforting and cozy, but it's got that sort of festive feel to it with those chestnuts. I love going to like Christmas markets and smelling the roasted chestnuts. I think the smell is amazing. Now if you love that sort of smell and you like tuberose in your fragrances, this is stunning. Those two notes are like a match made in heaven. I wasn't sure that it would be something that I'd love, but I love it so much. And this is so long lasting on the skin. All of these fragrances that I'm talking about today are very long lasting, but this one really does last, and it really projects. And this is one that I'd probably wear like anytime, day or night. It's very, very versatile in the winter time. It does cut through the cold weather, and it's like really cozy, and I can imagine being like wrapped up in front of an open fire and wearing this. It's that type of fragrance and I love it. So this is Maison Lancome Tubereuse Castane. Now I think this one might be discontinued, but I've seen it in quite a few places and it's at a very, very good price. So I'll link it down below if I can still find it, so you can check the websites out. So yeah, love this one. The next one that I need to talk about is a new fragrance by Galan. It's fairly new and I just recently got it. I heard Smurfy Girly talking about it and it just sounded amazing and something that I'd absolutely love. So I bought it, and honestly, since I got it, I can't stop wearing it. It's such a cozy, beautiful vanilla fragrance, and it's Shalimar Vanilla Planifolia. Now, this is for me the most beautiful Shalimar I've ever smelt. Now, this version is amazing. They've really put a whole load of vanilla in there. For me, it's a real sort of spicy vanilla fragrance, but when it dries down, it's got the most beautiful powdery vibe to it, and I've been loving it so much. I've got quite a few versions of Shalimar now, and this is definitely my favourite. If I can find a backup bottle, I'm definitely going to buy it because it's so good. If you love vanilla fragrances, I think you'd really like this one. This is definitely like a grown up vanilla. It's so good, and I just find it so warming and comforting, and it's a fragrance that I can imagine pulling out like every autumn and winter time, especially in the winter, because it's definitely like one of those woolly jumper fragrances I love, the ones that I love to wear when I'm all wrapped up, warm, and the weather outside's really cold and crisp. I love this and I would highly recommend it. I'm not going to go into a whole load of detail about it because I think I'll do like a full review of it. But yeah, I definitely would recommend it. I think it's been one of the best releases this year. So yeah, that's Galan Shalamar Vanilla Planifolia. Love it. Another vanilla that I've been really enjoying lately, I've been pulling it out quite a bit. It's Lush Vanillary. Now this, to me, is such a stunning vanilla fragrance. It's very easy to wear. It's not a young vanilla in any way. It's quite, I'd say like a burnt type of vanilla, and that's the sort of vanilla that I really enjoy. Now this one is quite affordable and it lasts a long time on the skin. You don't have to spray much at all and it really does last. And again, it's one of those cozy fragrances that you want to wear to warm you up on a cold winter's day. And I just think it's such a good one. It's an easy reach in the winter time for me, and it's something that I know I'll enjoy throughout the day, because sometimes I find you spray a fragrance and you enjoy it for so long and then you get sick of it. Now I never ever get sick of this one, and also I find that it's such a good layering fragrance as well. If you want to add a touch of vanilla to any fragrance, this is a good one to layer with. So that's Lush Vanillary. The next one is a beauty by Bottega Veneta, and it's Bottega Veneta Eau de Velours. This is a stunning, easy to wear leather fragrance. It's rose and leather. Now, I'd say it's more like a sort of suede because it's very smooth and it's very, very wearable. If you struggle with leather, I think this is a good one to try because it's a more smooth, well blended leather fragrance. It's not harsh in any way, and I really, really enjoy this one. It does make me think of like a woman that knows what she wants in life. She's maybe wearing a leather jacket. It's very womanly and like a little bit fierce in a way. It's a woman that knows exactly what she wants and she goes and she gets it. It's that sort of fragrance. It's like a bit of a boss bitch fragrance in my opinion. But I really, really love it. I think it's perfect for this time of the year. And if you love leather, this is a good one. If you don't, I still think you should try this one because it's just so well done. I just love it. I think it's such a good one. And I do also love the original Bottega Veneta fragrance. I think that's amazing as well. But I find that one a little bit more fresher, and this one is better for this time of the year with the cold weather. So yeah, Bottega Veneta Eau de Velours. The next one is so stunning. It's a fragrance that I reach for if I'm going for meals or out with friends, or to like a really fancy occasion where I'm feeling really put together. It's just so beautiful, and it's Penhaligons Clandestine Clara. Now, this again is another boozy fragrance. It's a sort of boozy vanilla. To me, it smells a little bit spicy. It's very like festive, I think. It's got a sort of festive vibe about it. You could probably wear this one for a night time at any time of the year. Maybe not in like the really warm weather, but it's quite versatile. But I do enjoy wearing it on nights out and special occasions because to me it's just so stunning. I always get compliments when I'm wearing it, and I love the bottles as well. I think the Portraits collection bottles are just extremely stunning, and I think they look amazing on display. To me, they're probably like one of the best bottle designs out there. I think they're fantastic, and I love the stories behind them as well. I've got quite a few from the Portraits now, but I think this one is probably my absolute favourite. So yeah, love this one, and it's Penhaligons Clandestine Clara. The next one is absolutely beautiful. I got it not too long ago. It's Angelique Noire by Galan. Now, I got this just before the bottles changed, and I'm so happy I got it in this bottle because I think this looks very classy, it's sleek, and I love the gold plaque on the side. Now, this fragrance is one that really made an impression on me. I think it's amazing. It's a beautiful green vanilla. It's very sophisticated to me, put together. It's so good. I just think it's an amazing vanilla fragrance with Angelica. Now, the vanilla in this has a sort of fluffy vibe in my opinion, and I just think it smells so classy. It's something I would wear probably at night for like an occasion. It's definitely an occasion fragrance. I do think it's pretty versatile. I think it's perfect for the winter time in the cold weather, but I also think you could wear this one at any time of the year for occasions, nights out, special meals, things like that. But for me, this is a real put together fragrance. Another fragrance that I would wear when I'm really dressed up and I feel good about myself. It's so beautiful and it's long lasting on the skin. I wouldn't say like it has massive projection, but people around you are definitely going to smell it, and it does smell very intriguing. It's a compliment getter. I've had quite a few compliments about this one by men and women, and it's definitely unisex. I love it so much. I'm so glad I got my hands on it, and it's one that I think I'll always have in my collection. So yeah, absolutely love this one. Angelique Noire by Galan. Last but not least, I've got an absolute stunner that I love so much. It's Armani Prive Rouge Malachite. Now this is stunning. This is my night out or like major special event fragrance. It's so beautiful. You've got tuberose, jasmine, it's got a little bit of a spiciness, but for me this is like an all year round special occasion fragrance, and I love it so much. But I do think it really does stand out in the winter time. It's very strong. It makes an entrance into the room before you do. And it's very sort of hypnotic. It's unique and different. And you get a lot of people asking about the fragrance. You get loads of compliments, and people always want to know what you're wearing. Now, I know I said that it's unique, and I think it really is, but a lot of people say that it's similar to Mugler's Alien, which is a very well-known fragrance. Now, I do see where people come from when they say that. And do you know what? I think if you love Alien and you wear it like it's your signature, or it's like one of your favourite fragrances, I think you'd love this one so much for like special occasions. And it's definitely worth getting a sample and testing it out and having this as like your occasion fragrance, because they have got the same sort of vibe. But for me, this one is so much better in my opinion, and that's hard to say because Alien is an amazing fragrance, but I just love this one. I think it's a standout fragrance. To me, it's a masterpiece. It's beautiful. I could sit and smell this one all day. I love it that much. So yeah, I would highly recommend it. If you want something that's strong and long lasting and makes a statement, definitely check this one out. It's Armani Prive Rouge Malachite. So that's it for today, guys. There's 10 amazing fragrances for the winter time. Drop us a comment down below. Let me know what's your ultimate favourite fragrance for the winter time. And I'd love you to give us a big thumbs up if you like the video. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, definitely think about subscribing. It helps my channel out so much, and I really appreciate it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon on the next one. Bye.